All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha-Rakah Quadash. Double honors unto our apostle elders which rule great millstone well. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abababal. So this video here is the World Economic Forum, WEF. This is their channel on YouTube, and it's dealing with traveling. It's titled "Sorry, We Are Full," tackling over tourism, Davos 2024 World Economic Forum. And they're pretty much speaking of bringing out the implantable microchip to control the data, right, of collecting information on how many people, who are the people, where are they going, how much are they doing when they go there, all right? And that's what this whole video is about, is them, you know, documenting the numbers of the tourists, what tourists, where do they go for tourism, and how long do they do there, and what do they do while they're there, all right? Which this all goes to the implantable microchip, which the leader of the head spokesman, Klaus Schwab, he came out himself and said that in the future everyone is going to be required to have an implantable microchip in your forehead. All right, and that's what it's leading up to. Revelation 13 verse 16. Now I just want to point out the so-called Illuminati, the wicked that rule the world. All right, they're only doing what the Lord said they would do. He prophesied what they would do, and they're doing it because He controls them. They're the left hand, all right? It says in Revelation 13 and 16, and he who, the Edomites, the so-called Caucasians, starting with the elite, they're doing exactly what the Lord said they would do. Causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which is the implantable microchip, which is the mark of the beast, all right, which is an abomination to allow them to implant that inside your body, all right? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Which what they're saying in this video, you won't even be able to travel, all right, unless you have an ability of being tracked with a digital wallet, which is the implantable microchip. And they're going to use different issues that they bring up, all right, to bring out this implantable microchip as the solution. But it will be the condemnation to any Israelite that takes it. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which have been scattered throughout the world in slavery. It says in Revelation 13 and 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And we are the ones that have the wisdom in this generation. And so we're breaking it down for you by the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right? And that man is the so-called white man, the red devil the Bible speaks of. All right? It says, and his number is 636, which in this group, right, you had Asia, which they had the Asians and the India, which are on the continent of Asia. Then you had the Europeans, and you also had the Africans, all right? But he was pretty much questioning them, how are they going to deal with tourism, right? How are you going to comply to the WEF's orders on tourism? Which when you hear them talking, they're speaking of a tracking device, a digital wallet, to count the numbers. But in fact, they're deceiving you because they're not even going to allow you to travel. All right? implantable microchip is going to give them the full control over you. So they're deceiving you into taking it, and when you take it, you're going to regret it, because it's not going to be everything that they said it's going to be. They're going to tell you this is going to give you freedom, this is going to give you safety, this is going to give you all these things, but it's not. And they use this kind of propaganda in all aspects of life that cause people horrible things, from prescription drugs to cigarettes to alcohol, right? They'll use women to lure in men, you know, the sex sells. You know, they're going to do anything that they have to deceive you into taking that implantable microchip, but then it's going to be your death at the end. As it says in Revelation 14:9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, his system, and receive his mark, the implantable microchip, in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture. No mercy will be given into the cup of his indignation," America. "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." Because America is going to be turned into a desert. They're going to shoot nuclear missiles upon America in fulfilling the will of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. And anyone that takes that device, alright, being an Israelite, whether you know it or not, you're going to end up in that lake of fire. Alright, and if you say you don't know it, you willingly don't know it, because it's everywhere. Alright, I live in a town in the middle of America, right, which was known as the last frontier. I work in a small town also, and I asked the Israelites in that town if they heard of the Israelites, and they say yes. Not because we have a camp here preaching in this small town, but because of the YouTube, the unicorn, the internet. The Lord gave us for the heavy lifting, and now this gospel has been preached to the four corners, starting in 2017, when the apostle elders that rule Great Millstone started uploading videos up to YouTube. See, so we're at the very end, but the end is not yet, because they still have to make this implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling worldwide.